You ever feel like you're noticing something that nobody else is? I don't mean like you and a friend are watching a movie and they miss something that happened in the movie and you didn't. I mean like there's just something about your general reality that seems off, but you're the only one who seems to notice the change. The reason I'm saying this is because 2 days ago I woke up in my bed next to my beautiful wife. Everything was normal. 8 in the morning, time for work, nothing out of the ordinary. Went to use the bathroom, got dressed as I hear my wife making breakfast in the kitchen. I got downstairs in time to see her making the plate of eggs and bacon. I sat down at the table as she puts the plate and a hot cup of coffee in front of me, kissing me on top of the head, and saying good morning. I'm gonna go to the mall to pick out some stuff for Christmas decorations today. Maybe do some shopping, hon. You want anything? She asked me with a gentle tone to her voice. No, I'm alright, babe. Just make sure you're home before dinner. I want to make sure that I'm able to watch a Christmas movie with you before bed, I said with a groggy but happy tone. As she turned around to face the stove to finish up breakfast, I noticed something that I know for sure wasn't there before. On the back of my wife's head, right where the head meets the neck, was what looked to be some sort of zipper. What's that on your neck, babe? I asked with an extremely confused expression on my face. She turned to me with the most dead-eyed look on her face and smiled. I'm gonna go to the mall to pick out some stuff for Christmas decorations today. Maybe do some shopping, hon. Do you want anything? She repeated herself. What the hell? I'm gonna go into work early. I'll see you later, I nervously said to her. Without saying another word or even looking at her, I rushed out the door, turned on my car, and drove off. When I got to the office, I sat at my desk and turned on the computer in front of me, thinking about what had happened at the house. The zipper, the way she looked at me when I asked her about it. It was like she was devoid of all emotion that sudden instant. I decided I needed to forget what happened and started to get to work. A few hours go by and my lunch break has come up. I leave the office building and get in my car, and put the key in the ignition and make my way to McDonald's to have my lunch. On the way there, I hit some traffic, nothing out of the ordinary, especially for the city, at almost 1 in the afternoon. My rearview mirror is all messed up, I said to myself. It wasn't just crooked, it was like bent downward to face my chest, but it was completely normal when I got to work. As I'm fixing my mirror, I noticed something in the car in front of me. A single man in a nice convertible. There was a zipper on his neck. He had one too, so I know that now I wasn't just seeing things. The lady at McDonald's drive-thru had one too, as did the dog I saw walking with its owner, who had one as well. What the fuck is this? I wasn't going back to work. I needed to figure out what was happening. I decided to go home and ask the one person who I knew who would tell me the truth. My wife. I put my key in my front door and set down my stuff on the kitchen table. My wife was making dinner. I walked over to the pot on the stove, and something in there was exerting a smell I had never smelled in her normal dishes before. I opened the lid. Honey, are you home? My wife called from upstairs. I looked in the pot. It was some sort of meat that I have never seen before. I can hear my wife coming downstairs as I finally realize what was in the pot. I pull out a wedding ring. My wife's ring, and a few strands of her hair.